Hi everybody, Ian here, and today I'm coming with a question from Oliver Lendon Writes on Instagram, and he's asked me to say a little bit about, do I ever feel pressure to pursue the traditional publishing route, or do I see my long-term kind of road as self-publishing, and how do I navigate the divide? I think it's really interesting because there is often this view of you have to do one or the other, but there's also this other pathway which is hybrid where you might do a bit of both. For me, when I started out, I didn't really know which pathway I wanted to take, but I definitely put effort into trying the traditional route. I sent lots of queries out to lots of different agents. I was very lucky in that I had some full requests for the manuscript, and I also had some conversations. What happened was, because my Finn Carter series is sci-fi and I've got a plan for multiple books, it was seen as being a hard sell, even though I got really positive feedback about the story, the characters and the writing. So I didn't want to turn, what could be a 6-book series into a 1 or 2 book series. And I was quite happy, because I have got a lot of business experience, I was quite happy to try and learn the ropes and just see how things went and down the self-published path. So I decided to take that route. But there are other reasons for that as well. So I've got a lot of friends who are traditionally published, and I do have conversations, and I also keep an eye on the publishing industry in general. And I know that there are people out there who could spend a year writing a book that they love and then get told, no, we're not going to put that forward. Or, they could say, I've got an idea, I'm really passionate about it, and again, get told no. And for me at the moment, I'm at a point in my journey where I feel really positively about the stories that I'm writing. I've just got a really good vibe, and I want to proceed and see what happens. That said, with the book that's coming up, Project Monster, codename Project Monster, I did also discuss that in a couple of agent one-to-ones that I had, and one of them in particular I clicked with very well, and she did ask me to send that to her when it was ready. So I did send her just the first 3 chapters, standard submission, and I did that thinking, you never know, because actually to work with an agent can be a really, really great thing. You then, you have that partnership, you've got somebody who's got your back, somebody that can help you navigate a lot of the minefields of publishing and contract difficulties or whatever it could be, and someone you can really bounce things off of. So I do see the benefits of having an agent and going down the traditional publishing route, where you've got a team of people you can work with, you have that kind of support. But I also know from my traditionally published friends that there's still a huge expectation on you to do an awful lot of work. So if I'm comfortable to do that, which I am, then I'm just going to carry on doing that. Self-published is my way forward at the moment. I know it's very difficult to transition from self-published to anything else, and that's okay. If it happens, and if those kind of conversations, if I'm ever lucky enough to have them, that's fine. But I'm okay with being self-published, and that, actually saying that out loud right now, is a really nice thing, because I know that when I started, I was nervous. What will people think? How are people going to react? Actually, everything's been really positive. There's a much bigger community out there that supports self-published authors than I would ever have imagined. And I'm not saying either way is right or wrong, but I'm saying I have thought about both. I'm still open to both, but I'm also very happy doing what I'm doing. So I know it's quite a long answer. I hope it helps, and if anybody else has got any questions or anything they want me to talk about, please let me know. Thanks.